Have you had Scott gut nuts?
Is this new, this theme?
Something seems off about it. It seems different, no?
Can we run it back,
I
please?
think Casey compressed the shit out of it.
I'm realizing what it is. I don't listen to the show, so I'm not used to it.
Casey's been saying it's lossy.
Oh, what are you saying? Gut nuts? What are
Have
gut
you
nuts?
had gut nuts?
No, what are these?
Oh, let me grab them.
And this will be important for if the merger does happen.
Yeah.
Which
I've been on the horn with
the people
top brass.
upstairs.
Yeah.
And my understanding is that they do not comment on rumors. That's
The
fine. That's
top
our
up
job.
at the high level.
Yeah.
Hang on, I want to take the sticker off so people can't tell where I bought it.
This is a food product, or this is?
Oh yeah.
Is it like truck nuts? I put it on a. This is gut nuts.
So this is gut nuts, guys. These gut nuts were invented by Snacksident one day when I found my sprouting nuts bubbling.
Hold on. You mispronounced a word.
That's what I thought too, and I actually wrote a letter to the company.
You did. Oh,
They're
okay, good.
having fun. This is from Tim,
Did
the
they ever
chief
write back?
philosopher at Philosophy Foods. Yes.
They did.
No, they were so nice in the letter back.
Really? Did they think they were dealing with like a 5-year-old mentally challenged child, or?
I hate to speculate on exactly what they thought, but I know that they included a lot of stickers.
Do people, when they write you letters, say
A coloring book menu?
when they
Yeah,
write you
just some
letters, they say,
stim
"Here's who I
toys."
think I'm dealing with.
But you can get it from the
Here's my assessment of
Hey.
you, the recipient."
You can get it from the context, can't you? Wait, are these ferments?
Gut nuts.
Are these some of my
superpowers ferments? Just ferments.
Just ferment.
Yeah.
Me and RFK Jr., we only eat ferments.
Fermentos. Can you imagine?
Hayes, am I correct that when
You
you
leave them
found
out there sprouting? It's an accident.
The
when you
not
found
fresh
your-
maker.
Hayes, when you
Okay.
found Hayes, when you found your sprouting nuts bubbling, I believe you called the hospital.
The hospital.
What'd they say? What did they say?
Yeah.
What did they say?
They said, "We think we're dealing with a sick 5-year-old who's smart,
Smart, a little smarter than
knows how to call the hospital."
Who's neurodivergent,
Yeah.
but it's actually mentally an advantage for them.
Yeah, that's a superpower.
Yeah, Eureka! I realized they had fermented.
Huh.
And so
Following my gut, I tasted them.
if we do
I don't get that
end
one.
up merging,
Uh-huh.
my understanding is, and while the top brass doesn't comment on rumors, that we will all be at your house.
Recording in my house?
That
or
this entire
the whole
shop
thing?
is moving to your house.
And it's so exciting for us. We remember being under the same roof, but that it did feel a little impersonal.
You guys
and
would
that
poach my guests a lot.
I could not take a break in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the excitement I feel knowing that we'll be back working with you, that the work stuff, the studio stuff will all be there, but also that I could take a break, maybe even take a nap in your bedroom, in your marital bed.
Yeah, that's exciting to me. And I actually heard something else.
Oh.
It's not just the companies that are merging. The
What?
shows are merging.
Scott.
What?
The shows themselves are merging.
Stop it.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue. Comedy Bang Bang and Hollywood Handbook are becoming one show.
One
super show.
Comedy Wood Bang Book.
Oh my God.
Where's the Holly in that?
Comedy Wood
At
Bang
your
Book.
house?
Hollywood.
Where's the holly? You bring it with your jolly Christmas spirit.
Oh,
And it's yeah, ho 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 indeed, Scott.
And
Yeah.
so that's one snack. You know, Casey?
Is this a trick? Am I supposed to look behind?
It's
and
not
then
a
what,
trick.
You hit
He
me in the
is-
back of the head with a vase.
He is moving into your bathroom.
I always struggle with the right way to say that word.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna do you. You said
it's
vase.
not a silent V.
I'm
Vase.
doing you now.
Vase Skaggs.
Okay. Yeah, I had been saying as. But that's
Vaz.
But you
Yeah.
say
Vaz.
it's not a silent V. So
No,
that
it
is
is
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's
Oh,
a
I've been saying
full-on hard
as.
V.
Right. Okay.
Hard
Oh,
V.
yeah.
Mhm.
You're right.
Yeah, no. So you guys are going to come over, be in my house, live in my house, have sex with my wife.
I'm crying.
So
a
that's
little
what
bit.
I thought.
I'm crying a little bit.
Yeah, what's going on?
So that's
You're
what I thought you
emotional.
meant when you
No.
said poach your guests. I was like, that's such a strange way
Yeah.
to
And I'll-
refer to that.
and
to
I
refer
get-
to me sleeping with your wife.
And I get what you guys have too.
We all share everything. Isn't that what B got
Yeah.
a
It's
supposed to
one
be a community.
mega podcast is all about?
It used to be back at Earwolf an actual community
It truly
where
was.
we share.
I would have celebrities on. You would pester them after the show and say, "Hey, what if you did our
I
show?"
camp out right outside the door and I go,
you know
actually,
what could be
I
really
never watched
funny?
Road Rules?
You know what could be
I
so
heard
funny?
you like podcasts. Little birdie told me.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to be like at my house. And you'll bring your wives, you'll bring your
Wow.
children, and we'll just it's kind of a commune.
Really special. And you know what they could
nice.
call me around the house? Love Dad.
Like
Like the old Earwolf show.
Yeah.
oh yeah, what was that?
That was
It was Jeff. It was David Keckner.
that's right. Yes.
It was about parenting.
Oh,
but
right. Yes. Was
maybe
it
the
Love,
side of it we
Comma
don't
Dad?
always discuss.
It was
Yes.
Love Comma Dad.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what we'll call him as well. Love Comma Dad.
Love Comma Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Any punctuation in your name or?
Ooh, now I haven't picked my name yet. And I
And it
may
has to be a
save
show.
it. Well, it's going to have to be a show.
It has to be
has to be an old Earwolf.
first gen
Defunct.
old Earwolf show.
Okay.
Let's riff through
so
a couple.
Hard Nation's off
Shots
the table because
fired.
I think I could really
Hard
thrive
Nation.
if my name was Hard Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Your erectile dysfunction.
So this is an attempt to combat that.
Sure. Like
Obviously.
mentally for you.
Well, yes, if enough people are calling me Hard Nation, maybe I will internalize it. And then
Yeah.
perhaps my pubis region will begin to function again.
Specifically your penis. I mean.
Well, that's the main
It's the
area
whole
that I'm
region.
worried
It's
about.
a region-wide issue.
But the zone itself, I can just feel that some of the other stuff is not going right.
Do you guys know what the biggest organ on your body is?
Oh, interesting. This is the kind of brain teaser
The-
that I love.
The imagination.
It's your penis.
Love.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the biggest organ
Biggest
of the human
organ
body.
on the human
now
body
that's
is the
starting to make
penis.
sense.
the human pubis.
If you play your cards right.
Wow. Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
You could have given
that's
me
incredible.
1,000 guesses.
And you wouldn't have come up with
Would
that.
not have gotten there.
Yeah. Yep. Well, this is exciting, guys. I'm really happy that we're going to be working together. And we're going to be. And so,
nice.
how do you want to break the show up? Do you want to do like half of it is me, half of it is you? Do you just want to do? Do you want to do the comedy Bang Bang stuff with me?
I would love to. I would love to know what it is.
What is it now?
What is the stuff? Like
I know what it was.
Comedy Bang Bang.
Mhm.
Yeah, it used to have you guys on because
Yes.
you'd be hanging around, and I would
Yeah.
feel
Be there.
sorry for you.
These
Yeah.
fucking guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
you
if I
know.
let them read an ad or something, they'll go away.
Sure, and that was fun for
Yeah.
a while.
But you know
But to
now,
everything there is a season.
if you're feeding, bread to the geese or whatever, they're just going to keep coming back and get more aggressive. And ultimately,
Exactly.
we worked our way onto the show itself.
So
you would bring us on to do ads. We can say this now for companies that you had shorted in advance.
yes,
And by doing the advertisement,
You
in
would
sort of a
tank the
major
business.
league or the producers type scheme, you could profit off the
Or the Big
failures
Short.
of the companies. No, I don't think so.
I mean you mentioned the
No,
term
I
shorting.
don't think
just thought
I don't see the connection.
most modern one that actually uses that
Unfortunately,
term in the
I don't
title.
think that's an appropriate reference. And
but-
so we would do the show, and to your frustration,
Yeah.
both our stock and the companies would rise precipitously.
Increase.
Yeah, it was because you have this whole. It's
like
so
the
bad it's
producers.
good.
Or major league.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's
How do
not
they do
really
this in
like
Major
the Big
League?
Short.
In major league,
Go ahead.
they recruit
They're just a ragtag team. Oh, they're recruited.
They intentionally
in order to tank
recruit the most problematic players in the league, guys with no value, so that the team will lose.
Right.
The actor Charlie Sheen, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was playing a character actually in that.
Well, he's quite a character. It's why we're all
I
obsessed
understand
with
why
Tiger
you
blood.
are misunderstanding me. It's very common, but he was actually playing. I could look it up if you want, but he was playing someone with a different name. Even it might have actually been Charlie. Come to think of it, what are the? If you had to bet,
It's sounding to me more and more like it was the actor
if you had
Charlie
to bet
Sheen. The way
$2 million, if his character's name was Charlie in Major League, would you bet for or against?
I think.
Well,
Let's do it. Let's see what we could.
I'm gonna take against.
Against that his name was Charlie. You're
Yeah,
going to take the field on
Yes,
that one.
all the other names it could be.
The other name that exists.
I think that's pretty smart.
Yeah, I think it's safe, especially knowing the character's name.
Yeah, I
do know
do.
his
I do
character's
as
name.
well. Yeah,
What-
we both do.
What is it, guys?
I believe it's Rick Wild Thing Vaughn.
Yeah, Rick Wild Thing Vaughn.
Why do you guys know this?
We love the movies.
Our
Scott,
thing
I mean,
is
Jesus,
having seen
Hollywood.
movies. I know you
Oh,
are very
yes.
invested in the idea that you never see a movie before.
This is Hayes and Sean have to
Yes.
seen.
And you were on I do a podcast. Which one is my camera? This one. This
So
one?
they're all going to be capturing
one up
you,
here,
and then
okay.
we will film ourselves separately later.
I do a show called Scott Hasn't Seen, which is all about movies that I haven't seen.
with the fake
They
guy.
know
With the fake
with
eye.
a fake guy.
With a fake guy.
And you guys were on the first episode, is that right?
It was pretty early on.
Yeah.
It was one or two, and we watched Space Jam together.
We watched Space Jam 2. As a
Oh,
matter
it
of
was 2,
fact.
because I had
Yes,
seen
but
Space
you
Jam.
don't know. To you, it's Space Jam.
Yeah, exactly. And that was fun. And then you've not returned.
I
have not.
You have.
Oh,
That's right. What did you watch?
Wow.
We watched Empire Records.
And what was the thinking there?
You really liked it, right?
As a teen,
Sounds like
I had
fun.
loved it.
But Hayes, you have to understand.
Yeah.
You turned your back on comedy
Mm-hmm.
when you started doing the show.
That's
a joke.
I turned.
You decided.
Hey, I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? And it's and by the way, I'm part of the show.
this
you
is-
know,
this
but
is
I'm
like-
taking it on the
Right.
chin, and
This
it's
is like
making
the
me
Kevin
laugh.
Hart roast. Okay.
Right.
Yes,
It's going to get a little offensive in here,
Yeah.
but we're all going to enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah.
You decide you didn't want
Hang
to
on,
be a part of
let
comedy.
me freeze my face in a pained rictus.
You decide, hey, I'm going to try to make a difference in the world, which we all respected, and then you realize that's not possible, and you said, you know what, I'm just going to get back into doing comedy again.
You got me.
Hey, I took the check. I did the comedy festival. I gotta take the hit.
Who? What did you enjoy? What was your favorite?
My favorite
premise
of the just
from the
premise
Kevin
of
from the
premise
Kevin
of a
Hart
joke.
from the Kevin Hart roast.
Joke premise, yeah.
So not the punchline.
His size, his ubiquity.
Well, does it have to be on Kevin?
Okay.
Or does it have to be on Kevin? Because everyone
Okay.
took some licks there.
Okay.
They did, yeah. I mean, it seemed like a lot of them were possibly not exactly heterosexual.
Well, Kill
Everybody
Tony
was being gay.
Well, they were saying he was being gay. They were saying Kill Tony was.
Oh.
And I'm confused because I'm not, you know, I don't know the lore.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't.
It's hard now.
It's hard. paying
Scott
attention.
hasn't seen the lore.
Yeah,
Kill
it's
Tony.
like, you know, I don't know every Wu-Tang Clan affiliate. I don't know every Kill Tony person. Are they all gay?
Every single for both groups, every single
Yeah.
one is being gay. Yeah.
Capadonna's bi.
Okay, cool. I heard that.
Yeah.
On the DL or?
That I actually even I don't know.
Okay, yeah. But these guys in Kill Tony.
He's on the disabled list for being bi.
Okay, cool. These guys in Kill Tony, this is a group? Or it's a...
So
I don't know.
so
That's interesting
You
because it
brought
is-
them up.
He brought them up.
What?
Or maybe you were talking to him when you said
he
that,
was
but
saying-
looking
Well,
at
my
me?
camera's right behind you.
He was talking
It's
about
right behind your
someone
head.
Where's my coverage?
not being heterosexual. I was assuming it was a reference to. I only saw a handful of jokes from the show, but some of them were going at this Kill
Right.
Tony fella,
Right.
Yeah.
and they were not saying that he was sleeping with women.
They were not pulling any punches when it came to him. And I would, look, you guys know my comedy. I'm an equal opportunity offender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody gets it from you.
Everyone gets it except white
You're
straight
bi
people.
in your comedy.
Exactly.
Because you don't give a shit. Either side. You'll stick it anywhere,
Either side,
comedy-wise.
yes. Both
You
sides.
will stick it
Side.
into anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what you're sticking in is your razor-sharp humor.
Yeah. Other than for white people and for straight people. But yes, you're right. I'll do that.
There's nothing to say there.
What's funny about that?
First of all, I think they've gotten enough of a hard time the past few years.
Honestly, like the past, since the late 60s, you know what I mean? Is there anything worse than being a white guy?
It's been
these
open
days?
season on these motherfuckers.
Ugh.
I remember graduating from college at that time and thinking, here we go. Now I'm certainly going to get opportunities
Oh,
And
yeah.
you did.
in the
and you-
workplace.
And you made a good living.
Yeah.
I guess, but
But imagine
It could've
what I
been easier.
what I could have did.
Yeah.
Mm.
I could have had literally
Everything in the world.
zero friction whatsoever. I could have not even had to do anything.
Yeah.
And now you were, as I recall your story, you started in New York. Then you came out to L.A. and got an immediate job. In fact, the only problem that you had was my wife wouldn't let you into the theater one night.
Well, your wife wouldn't let me into the theater prior to me moving here.
Oh, that's right.
I was still in New York.
That was an issue.
At that
That was the
time,
one
that
piece
was
of
a
The way
big-
you
that
refer to
was a
sleeping
big
with your
problem.
wife is so... all these euphemisms.
So to see an Asian woman not letting you, a white man, do something, that had to hurt. And that's part of what we're talking about with this new society,
It didn't
right?
feel good, and I couldn't help but think that 60, 70 years earlier,
Yeah, you would have just breezed right into that
I would have been
theater.
the one deciding who comes into the theater. You know what I mean?
Is that what you wanted?
And I would have been in there. I want both jobs.
The watching a show and
And saying who
admitting
gets in the
taking
show.
tickets?
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
So you turned your back on comedy that night as well.
Yeah.
By force.
Oh, yeah.
When he was thrown out on his rear.
And then you've worked steadily since then, and you have a movie coming out. And
Scott, the show's about you. I mean, you know what I mean? And people who listen to this, they don't want to hear what I'm doing. You got a whole big tour coming up.
sure,
A
but
This was inspired.
theater tour.
we thought, can we just do this in one theater?
Yeah.
Like the world's largest
Maybe
theater?
one theater that moves around.
Yeah, on wheels.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do it. Put it on wheels.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of
Well, if
lifting
you're
it
going to roll
everywhere.
it, yeah.
Yeah, but
Tourgasm.
Tourgasm.
Mm.
You see his new look, Dane Cook's new look?
Yeah, he's styled himself a little bit differently lately.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little more respectable. You know what I mean?
I don't really like to comment on people's look a lot.
It's called turning 40,
Yeah. No, I just
and
think
it's normal.
I think it's
Yeah.
great because, like, my father always told me, like, you want to look kind of normal.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever get arrested, you don't want any tattoos anywhere below this level on your cuffs, anywhere above your shirt collar.
Mm.
And Dane Cook, God love him, he looks too cool most of the time. And so for him to look like he looks now, it's kind of like, yeah, great.
Gonna be better for him when he gets arrested.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Who would you, out of anyone in comedy, who do you think will get arrested and sent to jail for like 20 years? And who do you think should get arrested because they've done something bad, but you think they won't because you think they'll get away with it? And then who would you want to be arrested even though they haven't done anything, but you'd want them to be like go into a kangaroo court and then be thrown in jail for a long time because you just hate them? Three-pronged question.
Okay. So it's will get arrested. Will get arrested and will
because
go to
they-
jail for
because
20 years
They did something.
for doing something wrong. Won't get arrested, but I know they've done
But
something
they did
wrong.
something that should get them arrested and they should go to jail for 20 years. But you know that because of the system, or
yes,
maybe
the
they have,
system.
they're people of privilege, they have high powered lawyers, they'll get off, And then
also
who would you want to go to prison?
Wrongfully imprisoned. Despite not committing a crime.
Yeah,
But they've
Shawshank
committed
Redemption
some
style.
sort of comedy crime, I assume.
Should we
in
just
my
riff
eyes.
through some names
Yep.
so that we get clips where, you know how sometimes they'll be like, they said this was
Yeah.
going to happen.
This could be really nice,
You know?
because
Yeah.
we can look really smart a few years from now, where it's like digging up this old clip.
Boy,
and it's
they
like, boy, these guys were telling us.
knew. Boy,
It was
this
hiding
was
in
an
plain
open
sight.
secret.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you say.
They
Yeah.
tried to warn us. Scott and the boys tried to warn us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll start Gene Smart.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which
Steve
category?
Carell.
Mm-hmm.
I think in
You put in, you cut, see, you can
I
edit
see.
it.
Oh, you edited it. But
Mm-hmm.
I think in the category of didn't do anything, but I would like to see be arrested is Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay.
Epstein, we gotta get. Just in comedy world, you said Steve Carell from The Office. I'll go with another Office guy, Blowjob Novak.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the BJ stands for? I never knew that.
The
It
Epstein
does
thing,
when I see him.
it's
I'm a
like,
fan.
not to like,
You give him a blowjob
That's right, King.
because you're such a big fan
That's
of
the
this?
implication.
Mhm.
And he wants one?
Well,
I mean, that's his
he
name.
better-
That doesn't mean he necessarily
he better
wants
had-
one.
yeah.
My name's Hayes.
You
I'm a
force a
horse.
blowjob on him?
That's not no. No.
What about like old earwolf people?
Do you want to expand on? Do you want to expand on the
okay.
Epstein thing where you
What?
think he deserves punishment,
No.
but not
I-
for the reasons that everyone said?
yeah.
Right.
He was just annoying.
Right.
I think he was innocent,
Yeah.
Right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
what
like
an
just kind of
annoying
a
guy.
try.
You're
hard.
saying
Yeah, exactly.
to the feds, like, you're so close.
If you just shift your focus
Just-
a little bit to the left. My point is you guys are on top now with the merger and you don't need to play these silly games. Okay? You don't need to be
boy.
coming at other comedians.
No, I don't. I didn't
You know?
want to. I feel like
That's
I was kind of
punching
painted
down.
into a
Yeah.
corner.
You need to be look,
Oh.
punch up.
Well, Adam McKay told me don't look up,
Mm-hmm.
It's good advice.
and I believe he's nominated for Academy Award for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're bringing up The Big Short.
This is
and
the-
then
this
here
is
I
the
am
year.
going through the rest of the filmography.
You think he'll be nominated this year
For
for
Don't
it?
Look Up.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
I hope so.
Mhm.
it's got to happen.
They don't
today.
call it a punch down session in your little writers' rooms.
Mhm.
No,
You know what I mean?
No, and they are getting
They are
little.
getting
They're
little, aren't
smaller
they?
and smaller.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Thanks,
very
Guild.
few seats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just you and another guy across the table.
Well, yeah.
You're flying across the country.
Mm.
You're going to all these different theaters. Must be very expensive for you to do that. But you love it. I understand that you love it, but it also must
I'm gonna bring-
cost you.
Gonna bring this back. so
Bring
I
it
can
back
address
to
this.
comment. Must cost you a huge amount of money to be going to all these different places.
Yes, we
Gas being what it is.
lose money every show.
Okay.
Talk about being inspired by the Riyadh Comedy Festival and how you thought, couldn't the comedy be happening in all these other cities as well,
Instead.
where I'm sure there's also been
It was the first
some
time-
conflicting things.
It was the first time that I really had heard about, oh, wait, you travel to another place and then you bring laughs to
This is my
a
experience.
very deserving group of people and that brings joy into the world? Huh.
Mm.
Let me investigate it over here. And then I called up a theater and I was like, you've heard of the Riyadh Comedy Festival, right? And they were like, of course.
Yeah.
What if we did a version of it here in the States and in Canada
Almost
and
the
UK
same,
and Ireland? Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost the same, less people,
Yeah.
you know,
And
but
it's me.
and it's me.
And it's me. And I'm doing
The
the
Miyad
comedy.
Comedy
and it's
Festival.
me.
It's
the
the me.
Miyad
It's the me
Comedy
odd,
Festival.
and I am a bit odd.
Mm-hmm.
Little-
I drive a Miad.
That's where some of the comedy comes from. Is some of the odd
some of
behavior.
it, some of it.
Well,
But
some of
the
it
rest
comes
of it
from
is
just
observed behavior,
observation.
yes.
I'm the guy
just
sitting
true facts.
behind the guy who's wild and crazy. And
Yeah, and I'm just sort of like,
her.
are you guys seeing this?
Am I the only one who's noticed this?
Mm-hmm.
Is the world crazy or am I crazy? Or is he crazy or some combination?
Or are we all crazy? Because we're all laughing about some of this stuff because we're recognizing ourselves
I'm glad you
in
said
it.
this. I'm so glad you said
Yes.
this because
Yeah.
this is comedy to me is the fact that we can all sit around and be like, oh, you know what? This guy has success and this guy gets to be in Kill Tony and I don't get to be in Kill Tony.
Yes.
And it's not about that. It's about we
It's not.
all are fucked in the head.
Yeah.
We're
You know what
so
I mean?
crazy, and we're so strange,
Mhm.
and to have an outlet for that, and to have a way to have people,
Yes.
like to hear us and
Thank you.
to respond and to make that noise, that ha.
I love it. That what's the let me ask you
That's
a question.
medicine.
Let me ask you a question. What is the single most satisfying syllable in the English language?
Oh. Is it O?
You're so close.
So close. Really
Reverse it,
close.
reverse
I
it.
was thinking really close to that. It's ooh.
Yes.
That can be.
Ooh.
Oh.
Reverse O.
Uh-huh.
That's not the reverse of O. That's the reverse of Ho.
Ho.
Take out the O.
Ho.
Ah.
Put in the ah. What do you get?
Ho
Hey.
ha. Hollywood Handbook.
Is that what you guys call each other?
Hey,
Ho-ha?
right? Ho-ha.
No, ha.
Hey. Yeah.
Ha.
Ha.
Ha. It's so fun to
I had
say.
just said it.
It's so fun to hear. These go up.
And two.
I keep
why are
pushing
they-
mine
why
up.
are
but
they-
Wouldn't it be
you're
great
back
if these
down,
were
don't
up
they?
way up high, pointing down?
I don't think they
there
knew
we
how
go.
tall we were going to be today.
There we go.
I don't think they knew. The unbelievable medicine that it can be, the salve, the healing balm that you can receive.
Because your life can be a shit show.
A
And
complete
pardon my
fucking
language.
disaster. No. I
Is it?
honestly, I think it's necessary. Not
Sometimes
just
it's
appropriate. I think
necessary.
it's necessary.
Your life can be so bad sometimes. You know, you can be.
It is, yeah.
You can be. I'm trying to think of a bad situation. I'm having a hard time imagining it because
Yeah.
my life has been so
Right.
good. Let me see.
Mhm.
You
No,
can.
it
Let's
is,
see.
yeah.
I started doing comedy in my second performance. Bob Odenkirk recruited me to work on Mr. Show.
Mm-hmm.
So what was bad?
Mm-hmm.
I guess there was a year where the Mr. Show movie didn't come out exactly like what we wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was bad.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Scott.
So I mean, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, you can like put
Scott,
out
thank you for sharing that with
a
us.
major
Scott.
I guess
motion
imagine
picture.
that
Sorry
happened,
that happened to you.
to
And it-
someone who was like 26 or something instead of 23 when
28.
it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
28. Yeah,
I'm
Oh.
sorry, Scott. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I am
Yeah, I
really
didn't
sorry
get-
about that.
I didn't get into comedy until my mid-20s because I was
I'm
too
sorry,
busy
Scott.
Scott.
getting a lot of pussy.
I'm
So,
sorry that happened, Scott.
after I put that
Scott,
aside-
that must have been
Did I
been
get
so hard to
pussy
focus
while I
on
was doing
comedy.
And people say like I'm drowning
yeah.
in it. Like
Both
that's
times.
literally a cry for help.
That
No,
can be a
like
problem.
they're supposed to rescue you from that.
Mhm.
Yes.
No, when someone's drowning
Throw me
in
a
general,
dinghy. I'm certainly throwing one.
I got one right here if anyone needs one, if you know what I'm saying. And these are the jokes we would
I
make.
do. I
and
sort of
mine's,
in
did.
comedy
and mine's
back
going to
then?
start working again soon too, as well.
That was the 90s, though.
Yep.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Yep.
That was a different time in comedy. You could do a little bit more.
The 90s.
You can't do stuff like that
2009.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, they really put the clamps on us. I every time I think of a joke, I go, can't say that anymore.
But to that end, you have these observing powers and you've accumulated so much knowledge of the comedy world and you've been doing this show for a long time. And
sip.
to talk about how this tour
Really big sip.
is you're the one being all the stupid fake goofballs this time, and everyone else has to sit around and watch you
Yeah.
do your bullshit because you've had to sit through theirs.
That's
We
exactly
go,
what
this is
we're
what
doing
you
this
look
time.
like. Yeah.
We're doing reverse comedy bang.
This is literally what you're doing. The tour.
It's
If-
bang bang comedy.
If you've seen Comedy Bang Bang, the previous tours, I come out as myself, and then other comedians like Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus, the rest, they all come out as fake people.
Yeah.
We said this year, let's flip it.
They're all real.
They're all just themselves.
They all come out at once.
And low energy, is that right?
Yeah, they're all low energy. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And low
Beautiful.
energy, and people kind of go like, how did he fall? How did they? I mean, because it's
Yeah.
them. How did they fall into doing this when
Yeah.
they're not even, they have no training?
Mhm.
And then you kind of take them through their whole career and you go, no, you got to understand. I started doing comedy when I was 25 and my second performance, Bob Odenkirk came up and said, "You got something. Will you work on my show?" And then you take them through and you kind of make them understand like the history.
And they say, Bob Odenkirk is nobody. And you haven't seen the movie. You don't know. You don't see movies. That's your thing.
That's my thing.
So you think that's insulting to you.
Hey, hang on. He's a big influence.
He was a mentor to me.
Yeah.
And they're like, hold on, stop beating the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He has a movie called Nobody. And then I'm like, I don't know.
I hasn't seen.
I hasn't seen. And that happens almost every
night.
day.
Every night on stage.
Every night, yeah. Anyway, so it's a reverse comedy Bang Bang, and it's going to be pretty bad.
Well, are there still tickets available? Get your tickets.
Oh, yeah.
So there's tickets out there. So please do buy them.
What's
Speaking of buy, Dubai, maybe another comedy festival.
Oh yeah,
Dubai.
Sounds like Capadonna.
Dubai.
We tried that. We did a boo buy comedy festival. Audience said boo. We said bye. And that was the end of the festival. I'll tell you what. No, but joking around. But the live shows haven't been going great, Scott.
Your live shows?
Yeah,
yeah. When do you do live shows?
That's part of the problem.
The scheduling has been very confusing.
Painful.
Yeah.
We are available a lot, but the audience seems to have a lot of conflicts.
I'm surprised, honestly, Hayes, that you're here because the last couple of times I've done the show, you've been on a big giant video screen. Like you can't even deign to come to a show that like what's going on with you?
Excuse me. Eric Dane passed away.
The minute I said it, I was like,
you want to see somebody get McSteamy. You disrespect that man in this house.
I'm so sorry. I apologize to Rebecca Gayheart. What's my camera this one?
Excuse me. Please don't call her that.
I'm sorry, what is
this? This isn't the Kevin Hart roast. Jeez Louise.
I apologize to Rebecca.
She's Noxzema girl.
I apologize.
In this house.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm so glad to be back on this show. And you guys, how long have you been doing this?
Yeah, I love that question. I love that question, especially from you, Scott, because we've been doing it as long as you've allowed us to. You gave us our start. You pushed us off from shore.
I did,
and then every now and then you circle back. You take your little speedboat and you zip back and you go, how's it going back there? And we go, still working, still trying to catch up.
Can I just say what a pleasure it is to share a room with someone that looks like they're auditioning for someone who just injected heroin? Our friend over here.
He's in a corner holding his arm.
He looks like
there's
he's
an abscess in it.
He didn't like. He doesn't have props. He doesn't have like the works to like tie himself off or whatever.
No, he does. He has a. He
does
a
have
band,
something.
like,
he hasn't put it in exactly the right place.
No,
right?
and that can be taught. But a lot of what he's bringing, you can't teach. The two different colored socks, which are only apparent because the pants are 8 inches too short, and of course,
this is like the
gentle
Kevin Hart roast.
stroking of the arm.
Yeah.
In the spot where
he's like Dr. Evil without his
he
cat.
got the jab.
Mr. Bigglesworth, remember
because
him?
what we're
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
And so he has seen some stuff.
Well, the show's been going on for a while.
I gotta admit, I have seen. I mean, I was part of that franchise, so it's like it's a beloved franchise to me.
Yeah, at age,
at
age 33.
31.
31. Okay.
Yeah, don't age him up. 31.
Okay.
I was 31 when that came out. I shot it when I was 30. So,
Bowler hat.
Didn't wear a bowler hat as far as I
That
could.
was the character's name, Bowler Hat.
Wasn't the character named Bowler Hat?
No, but you know what? I went to high school with a certain gentleman from the first Austin Powers movie who wears a bowler hat.
Random Task.
Random Task.
Yeah. Wow, you went to high school with a Random Task.
And he ended up
fucking
in jail for a very long time.
Okay, so that's my pick then, I guess, for
Random Task?
who will get
Random
arrested.
Task.
Who
Random
didn't do
Task.
anything but should have been arrested? That's interesting. Well, let me pass that on to the families of his victims.
That's not going to mean anything to them. They don't know who the fuck
And
I
victims could be any number. Like, it could be 2. And they could be from the same family, so
A
that
few
would
more
just
than
even
that.
be what?
If
Is
you
a
look at
few
his-
more than
If you
two?
look at his Wikipedia page.
Okay, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Anyway.
I'll be staying up late to read Random Tasks Wikipedia page. Any other homework for me, Scott?
Well, I mean, quite honestly, some of my other alumni that I went to Cypress High with, Justin Lin of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
You can read his Wikipedia page. That might be fun for you.
Yeah, that could be interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
Might learn a thing or two. Might jump behind the lens.
You want to direct?
You have any aspirations?
Do you have any
Scott?
aspirations to direct?
Have you ever wanted to direct?
Have you ever wanted to direct? Because you have a movie
Because
coming
you've
out.
got an eye for things.
Yeah.
I mean, you got an eye for talent for one thing. You spotted us, and you also have
You
not
notice how
afraid
I'm
to say
always.
it.
Yeah. What are you not afraid to say? Go ahead.
You've been able to identify some pretty big stars. Got their start on your own show. You may want to use that to direct.
Ben Stiller started on my show.
Ben Stiller.
Will Ferrell started on my show. He's your boss, right?
Yep.
That's our boss here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes you our boss again.
Mm-hmm. He and I are going to run this new merged.
Yep.
His
Network.
boss.
And Io's part of
He's our
our family tree, which means that she's part of yours.
Mm-hmm. Great. I love this. Let's combine it. Why are we doing two separate shows? Who
Why
wants
are we
to listen?
fighting?
We
Who
aren't.
wants to
So the
listen to
premise is
two
that we
separate
aren't.
shows?
The premise is that we aren't.
And the
so
Cold
you
War.
remember just a little bit ago, the premise is that we're doing one merged show.
Yes. I know the premise.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But we don't
Okay,
have to
you're
do.
s- yeah.
But what's
That's
going to
what
be
I'm
great
saying.
about doing the show together? Because it is two shows together. We don't have to do just one premise the whole episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do two. I'm saying when the merger happens, and it hasn't gone through yet,
Right.
we're going to do one show. It saves people time. It saves people money. I love it.
Merger most foul.
Mm-hmm.
Merger by death.
There's so many things.
Merger she wrote.
There's so many. There's just so many. Merger on the Orient Express.
Yeah. Merger in the first. Yeah.
Dial. How to get away
for
with merger. I mean,
yeah.
Throw merger from the train?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Throw mama from the merger.
Throw a merger onto mama?
Mm-hmm. 3 mergers in the fountain.
Mm-hmm. It's a story of a lovely merger.
Now, what is that? That one I don't
Well,
know.
that one is actually a merger.
It actually was. Merger of two families and one
No, they
lonely
really did
maid.
merge. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's made what she before? They ever?
I don't
Talk
think they
about
ever
that?
talked about that. And this
Yeah.
is good because this is
She was
timely.
already in the house, maybe.
Yeah, she was the house's maid, right? And then they said like, but he designed the house, didn't he? Mike Brady.
Yeah.
It was Mike's.
Right.
maid.
So he designed her
It was
as part
Mike's
of it.
maid.
Yeah.
Came to life like Ruby Sparks.
He was an architect who, man, he looks so fucking bored.
We
It
hit
helps
his
the energy.
veins
Yep.
like pure
Oh, I see.
fentanyl. And so
he's in ecstasy right now.
Yes.
blissed out.
Yes.
Oh,
This
yes.
is the
He's
nod,
not.
man.
This
is the
is the
best
nod.
part. Yeah.
Because doing the show is such an odd combination of hearing a gentleman named Matt Apodaca laugh uproariously just off in another room, and this guy looking like he's going to kill himself the entire time that we're speaking. It's just it's an odd combo.
Well,
like
here's
switch
the
the
general
people.
public's reaction to the show, and then the very narrow fan base of people exactly like Matt Apodaca, who's one of a kind, for better and worse.
Yeah.
So it is, it's bringing back to podcasts what's been missing from them is that live feel, the
live feel
immediate
of
feedback,
Of someone almost snoring.
the beauty of the bomb, right?
Yeah.
That's where you really toughen up.
Yeah. You guys, that happened to you at that festival, right? That Conan O'Brien was at?
Which one?
Yeah.
I mean, they all, it's
Yeah, you guys.
we bombed every festival there was.
Yeah.
And
You
it
guys
turned
invented a
into
new
a great
festival. We bombed
episode
at
for
that.
us. And we wish we'd be able to replicate it, but we never bombed again. Oh,
so
no.
sorry.
That would have been so good for us to be able to do another episode like our most successful one.
From that point on,
But we
did
were
just
unable to
okay.
recreate it. It wasn't bad enough that you do a whole episode about
Well,
it.
we didn't do anything good enough to be a good episode like that one, or bad enough.
Well, you
to
guys should
turn
come
it
on.
into something.
You should come on tour with me, and now that we're merged,
It is one show. The question that
Well,
that remains on the table is Vimeo.
Vimeo.
All of our shows are on Vimeo.
All right, I'll take them down.
It's time. You'll what?
Take all of your shows off Vimeo?
Off Vimeo?
Is that what you're saying?
What? Wait a minute.
This mustache is
Wait a
adding
minute.
so much to your
What?
funny faces. I have to say, this is a good move for you. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, and the face he's making now is very
this.
funny. He couldn't have done that with no mustache.
No. Imagine you without a mustache doing that. I'd be like, this guy, he's got nothing.
Let me raise an alternate proposal.
Okay.
We stay on Vimeo. And you put all your stuff on there too.
What does that mean?
It means that
What is on Vimeo? What are you
I
talking
don't.
You
Yeah,
set
I'm
up-
with you, man. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
those cameras are Vimeo cameras. Everything we do in here
Pivot to Vimeo.
goes online.
To Vimeo? Why?
Yes.
Not YouTube?
It's a YouTube Vimeo.
They're Vimeo taped.
They're Vimeo tape. They become YouTube Vimeos.
And
I
that-
don't know what Casey must be watching a different comedy film in the booth right now.
Gets it.
laughs
Excuse me, sorry.
are
Casey and I,
uproarious.
like you guys are getting into directing, like we actually know what we're talking about here. So like he understands what I'm saying.
Yeah. Look, I'm game because whatever you guys are doing, it's obviously successful enough that we need to merge.
Yeah.
Because you guys are the flagship show of whatever this is.
It's starting
right?
to look that way. isn't
Have you
it?
thought about Scott? Have you thought about this? 3 ferns.
Uh-huh.
3 ferns.
Did you say 3 ferns?
Between 3.
Bethreen?
Was someone in here
Three
the other
ferns.
day talking to us about Between Two Ferns?
Yeah.
Who?
Chuck Klosterman.
Yeah.
He was asking,
Yeah.
how does that work? He wanted to know.
I mean,
Because we said that we were involved.
He was like,
sort
do
of
they
that.
write that out? I said, in fact, not only do they write it out, I know exactly who writes it out.
Mhm.
he's the Fight Club guy? No, who is he?
That's Chuck Palahniuk. He's sex-directed Cocoa Puffs.
No, the guy who's in Fight Club.
That's Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Look, I'm game. I'll tell him the whole thing.
Okay, let me get you
He's been
guys
beating down
together.
the
Is he
door to
still
come
on the
back,
Zoom?
so.
Kevin, is he still on the
He
Zoom?
refused to leave. He refused to leave the Zoom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how desperately
Refused
he
to
wants
come in
back
in
on.
person.
Just enjoyed it, wants to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. To answer your question, Sean, if we were going to do a sequel, it was going to be called Between Two and then the number Ferns, 3 ferns. but not enough people watched it.
Between Two and then the number Ferns.
And then the number ferns.
colon.
Between 3
ferns.
ferns.
Yeah. All of those words. Yeah.
Between Two
The
and
number
then the
two.
number Ferns.
Did they know about this? Because I think
That might have
I
put
think
him
the
over the
views
hump.
may not matter if we have a title like this.
That's a good point. And I'd love to see you guys in between the ferns. Is that why you're asking about the ferns? Because
I'd
like
love to get in between
one on
those
each
things.
side of you and then
We
one
might
right
need
in the
3
middle.
ferns so that we're each technically between 2 ferns,
Yeah.
Hayes and I.
Mhm.
Okay. I can see this. Yeah. I would love to have you guys on.
What would you ask us if we're between them? What kind of stuff? Because I know you're gonna get us, and we deserve it.
Yeah.
Nothing about being gay.
Don't do that
Yeah.
because
Wait, are you guys gay?
No,
And
and
you're
that's
hiding it?
why I don't want a question that is making it look like I am.
If I was, I would say ask away. You know,
If I were up there at the roast, I'd say, there's been a huge misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I am not gay.
I'd say, hey guys, nice try and all, but how can I be gay if my dick doesn't even work? See, you're trying to embarrass me with this? It's not possible.
Yeah. Amen,
What?
The
brother.
thing doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
What show is doing the worst right now?
Out of our
On the
combined
tour, on
networks.
the tour.
Oh,
what
wait.
show what show
Needs
is
a little
on life
boost.
support?
What show needs the injection?
I think San Antonio, Texas, probably.
I'm not going to that.
Riverwalk, I can't go there.
Yeah. Wait, you guys were proposing that you would
I'm not going to go to San Antonio, Texas. I
watch?
like you. I like you.
to watch the show?
I'm
or-
not going to go to San Antonio,
not going to
Texas
San Antonio.
to
Why are
see
you-
you on tour.
Why
You're
are you asking?
literally
How far away will you go?
what's the show that like needs like
What
it's
show
not
would
I
need
told
us?
you. It's not a
I told you the show. That
but
needs
like
you.
within reason.
San Antonio is one of the closest ones we're doing, and you won't even go there.
What show's doing the worst on Comedy Bang Bang World?
You were going to answer.
Oh, I meant on our combined networks because.
Oh yeah.
It's-
Ours.
Yeah.
Bye.
I look, you guys. Oh,